Okay, welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're unpacking some source material about Dr. Ron Clark.
That's right, and specifically a course he's offering.
Yeah, the material gives us a look at his background and also the details of the Kingdom Entrepreneur course.
Exactly. The sources lay out his, well, pretty extensive experience and how this course is structured. Seems like it connects some quite different areas of life.
It does. So let's dig in and see what really stands out about Dr. Ron and this particular marketplace training based just on what we've got here in the sources.
Sounds good. Where should we start? The background.
Let's start there because the sources paint quite a picture. Graduate of Oral Roberts University.
And notably, one of only 6 ministers personally ordained by Dr. Oral Roberts. That's a specific connection.
It is, and 47 years in ministry mentioned.
47 years. Wow. That includes pastoring a pretty large church, too, 6,000 members.
But then it goes global, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. The sources list work as revivalist and humanitarian across 58 countries.
58. And they give that specific example, the crusade in Khartoum, Sudan.
Right, where it says over 50,000 people came to Christ. That's ministry on a massive scale.
Definitely. But then the story takes a really interesting turn, doesn't it?
It really does. The sources talk about him living for over a decade among the Maasai people.
Over 10 years, that's significant immersion.
It led to him becoming president of the Maasai Trust.
Mm.
And maybe most remarkably, the sources state he was the first Caucasian to be made a Maasai elder.
Wow. That's deep cultural integration. And didn't the sources say the Maasai gave them names?
They did. His name is Olamanyak,
Olamanyak, meaning
bearer of blessing. And his wife Rhonda's name is Nasirian, which means peace.
bearer of blessing.
Peace.
Okay. So you've got this history spanning decades of ministry, huge global crusades, humanitarian work, and this really deep, long-term cultural connection with the Maasai.
Exactly. And the sources present all of this really diverse background as informing his teaching, specifically this marketplace course.
Which does raise that question, how does all that translate into training for business people?
Well, the implication in the sources seems to be that this unique foundation is the perspective he brings to it.
Okay, so let's look at the course itself, the Kingdom Entrepreneur course.
Right. And the subtitle is important too. Lead, innovate, and multiply.
Sets the agenda clearly. And who's it aimed at?
The sources say it's for anyone in business who either has a kingdom mindset or wants to understand what that means, in the marketplace.
Okay, so that kingdom mindset is central. The sources don't fully define it, but they position it as key.
Yeah, key to the audience and the purpose. As for how it works, the structure, it's online.
Makes sense for international reach.
And it's 6 modules over 6 weeks. Sessions are Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you schedule it when you book.
Got it. And the modules themselves, the sources list them out.
They do. Let's see. Understanding your marketplace mandate.
Okay, foundational.
Then kingdom mindset for marketplace influence.
There's that mindset piece again.
Vision, strategy, and assignment. Then more practical stuff. Innovation, creativity, and problem solving.
Right.
Followed by building platforms, partnerships, and profits.
So getting into the nuts and bolts of business building.
Seems like it. And the last one is legacy, leadership, and multiplication.
Okay, so it moves from identity and mindset through strategy and innovation to actual business building and then long-term impact.
That seems to be the flow presented.
And this is where I think connecting it back to his background gets really interesting. You have modules like Marketplace Mandate and Kingdom Mindset clearly linking belief and business. But then you also have building platforms, partnerships and profits, and legacy, leadership, and multiplication, tangible results.
Right. And the sources seem to suggest that his whole journey, the global work, the humanitarian side, even becoming a Maasai elder called bearer of blessing, provides a unique lens for all of it, for leading, innovating, and multiplying in business.
So if we pull it all together for you listening, the sources suggest this course uses that very deep, very diverse experience to equip you.
Equip you to approach your business with this, let's call it an integrated perspective, aiming for both, influence and real-world results.
So what does this mean for you? Essentially, the picture painted by the sources is a course drawing on decades of really broad, maybe even unexpected experience.
Experience from global stages and grassroots community life.
To guide people who want to bring their beliefs and their business together, it's presented as training from someone whose own life story is kind of a bridge across different worlds.
It definitely highlights a unique foundation for the course content.
So a final thought, based just on these sources. Consider how that journey from global ministry, living among the Maasai, being named bearer of blessing, might shape a unique vision for how you could lead, innovate, and multiply in your own marketplace context. It's certainly a background suggesting a distinct viewpoint on business and its potential impact.